Take a look at what I got. Right there. We got our proteins, we got our carbs, we got our fats. Stay tuned because today I'm going to be showing you that if you have the goal of wanting to gain weight, build muscle as a broke college student, there's ways to go about it. You can get big on a budget. You can get good quality food for the results you want without having to break the bank. What's up everyone, David here, got a new video for y'all today, but before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you don't miss on any new videos, because remember, new videos on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so don't miss out. Now I'm pretty sure you can see in the background right there, Food for Less, the go-to store from when I first started making these gains. Again, we're going off on this series of helping the college students. It doesn't even have to be college students, just high schoolers. Regardless, the point is, school is right around the corner. All right, fall semester is about to start. Many of you, if you are college students, you're gonna start dorming, all right? You're gonna start living on your own. You gotta make your own finances. You gotta cook your own food. You know, you gotta be actually independent and not rely so much on your mom anymore. So I'm gonna be showing you there is a way to actually get big while on a budget. Now, most people may think, hey, well, how about you go to Costco? Costco, you buy everything in bulk. Well, you gotta keep in mind, for college students, they may be dorming. They don't have so much room to be buying all this stuff in bulk. When it comes to college students, some of them may be struggling financially. Although Costco, yeah, it may be a little bit cheaper to get it in bulk, but you still got to pay the price of the membership, and all that adds up. So I recommend that if you're a struggling college student looking to buy a good amount of food, good, decent quality food, just to, you know, get you started, get you big, you know, build that muscle, then maybe go to, you know, the Walmart, Aldi's. I hear Aldi's is pretty popular now. Food for Less, one of these local chain stores instead of the big warehouse stores. Just my opinion, might be a little bit more convenient because, you know, everyone's situation is a little different. So I'm gonna be showing you, we're gonna be prioritizing the protein, carbs, fats, and then we're gonna hope to keep it under 50 bucks. So we'll see how it goes. So obviously we're gonna start off with the protein. I mean, that should be the most essential. It's the number one thing, helps you build the muscle. Most people will go with chicken breast, which I don't know why, probably because it's the leanest cut of meat. I mean, it's the less amount of fat, most amount of actual protein. But if you're trying to gain weight, there's nothing wrong with eating a little bit of fat. You know, you need it to help you put on the size. And also, just look at the price difference. Boneless chicken breast, $3.69 per pound, but right next to it we got the leg meat, so the thighs, $2.29 per pound for essentially the same amount of proteins, just maybe a little bit more fat. I mean, me personally, just the price difference alone, more than $1 difference per pound, and if you're gonna be buying a lot, it obviously adds up. So my recommendation would be going with the leg meat, the drumsticks, the thighs. It doesn't always have to be chicken breast. If you're someone who's on the thinner side, like I was when I first started, you want the extra fat, you want the extra calories, that's what's gonna help you put on the size. So I'm thinking if we're getting 7 days worth of food, 2 pounds per day, so 14 pounds of chicken should get us through. I feel like you can make at least 3 or 4 good sized meals out of that for just chicken breast, or just chicken thighs. That's a lot of chicken. Hey, but 14 pounds, 2 pounds per day. You gotta keep in mind, you're not actually eating 2 pounds per day. Every time you cook the chicken, you lose weight. Obviously, you lose water weight, the chicken actually shrinks a little. So what I heard, I don't know how accurate it is, but you lose a quarter of the weight that you cook. So if we have 2 pounds of chicken, how many ounces is that throughout the day? That's 32 ounces of chicken per day. But if you lose a quarter of it, what are you left with? You're left with 24 ounces of cooked chicken. Let's just say you're eating 8-ounce servings. That's 3 meals that you can make, 8 ounces of chicken each one. That's a good amount. And especially if we're looking at nutrition facts, one serving size, right around 4 ounces. And then we got 22 grams of protein per 4 ounces. So you double it, 44 grams of protein per meal. That's already a great start. But that's for protein. We're gonna go off with a little bit more protein and maybe a little bit of fat, because fat is essential. So I'm thinking some eggs. This is nostalgia right here. In 9th grade, when I told my mom I don't want to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches anymore, I actually want to start pursuing this bodybuilding, I need more protein. And from YouTube, everyone was just eating chicken. So I'm like, I need to eat chicken. This was here, the marinated boneless chicken leg meat from Food for Less. I would eat that every day. And if you're someone who struggles to eat a lot of food because you don't have a big appetite, the plainer the food is, the harder it is going to be eating, or the harder it is going to be to eat. Go ahead and go with the marinated, add some flavor to it. Right now, you're young, your metabolism, you know, it's up to date, up to date. But yeah, you can eat whatever you want. You're gonna be active, you're gonna be walking around class to class, you're gonna be playing sports, you're gonna be lifting weight. You'll burn off those calories. It just makes it taste so much better. It's a lot easier to get the food down when you actually enjoy what you're eating. So just pro tip, if they do have marinated food, I mean, like I said, the chicken leg meat was $2.29 per pound. This is still $2.29 per pound, and it has a little bit of flavor. So, but I'm gonna stay away from it just because I got used to eating my food plain and just, whatever. All right. Just stop by the refrigerated section. We got 2 more things. Again, aiming a little bit more on the protein and a little bit of fat. We got eggs. Now, I'm gonna go with the 18 pack. I'm thinking for breakfast, you can go ahead and eat 3 eggs. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, good high quality protein from the egg white, obviously good fats from the yolk. And I know many of you go with the brown eggs, the pasture raised, free range, organic. No. Here's what you want to do. You want to get some real gains. You want to instill fear in everyone. When you walk in the room and they see how yoked you are, get the eggs from caged chickens because you can really taste the fear in them.
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
Yes. Whether you get a white egg or a brown egg, when you crack them open, what color are they in the inside?
It's not about the color, David.
It's all about the color.
It's not about the color.
If only they could see the face that you're making right now. But in seriousness though, when you're getting your eggs, make sure you check it. All right, because the last thing you want to do is when you go home, you realize, you got a cracked egg. Well, now you're down an egg. So there's only 18. I said 3 per morning. You need 21 eggs, so we're shy of 3, but I don't know, maybe you'll have some leftover chicken, some leftover broccoli. Maybe you can make a meal out of some of the leftovers that you made earlier in the week. Or, you can get yourself a girlfriend and maybe she can invite you to go get breakfast, be a little bit, But then also, I'm gonna go ahead and get milk. Again, many of you're gonna be putting on the size. Is it easier for you to eat your calories through solid food, or is it easier to drink your calories? Milk, good amounts of protein.
I am not blending salmon.
What? Anyways, get yourself some milk, relatively cheap, good amount of protein. You can drink it right before you go to bed. It's got a good amount of casein protein. Casein protein is slow digesting. So if you're gonna go long periods of time without eating, go ahead and go with something with casein protein. Stays in the body a little bit longer. So it's really good for times when you're fasting and you're not eating as frequently, or right before you're going to bed and you're gonna be going 8 or 7, 8, 9 hours without eating. I know a lot of you also drink almond milk. Almond milk is a lot cheaper than regular milk, but if you're someone who's trying to gain weight, you gotta keep in mind, almond milk has practically no calories. It's good for weight loss, but if you're trying to put on that size, you need the calories. So I would say, go with this. For all of you irresponsible college students like Ali who refuse to grow up,
Dino Nuggets.
this is the area you stay away with. But in all honesty though, at the end of the day,
you can never go wrong with them. Never.
Yeah. Just look for the healthier options. Like if you go to Costco, there's the chicken breast, the lightly breaded ones. I'm pretty sure you can find healthier options here. But like I said, you're in college, bang for your buck, some sacrifices have to be made. At the end of the day, it's either you go out and eat processed unhealthy food from McDonald's, or you eat this, which is quite unhealthy as well, but at least it's not as bad. Whatever fits in your budget, again, everyone's situation is gonna be a little different. Do what you can with what you can afford. At the end of the day, yeah, you're eating protein. Yeah, you're spending money. Just try to be as healthy as you can. Waffles as well are actually pretty, I'm sorry, did I cut you off?
Yeah, I used to eat like 6 of these.
I know, you used to buy the whole box when I first met you. You always get the big box.
No. In middle school, I didn't know how to cook anything. And then I had to wait for my mom
No one does. We're in middle school.
Well, anyways, I had to wait for my mom to get home. So this is the only thing I knew how to do. So I would literally eat it
you don't
for
have to
breakfast.
cook anything. All you gotta do is pop it in the toaster.
Breakfast. This was my breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay, that's not good. But I mean, if we're talking about a good pre-workout meal, waffles, quick carbs, some syrup, more sugar, that will fuel you up for the workout. Healthiest thing, probably not, but will it get you through a workout? Absolutely. But regardless.
I love waffles.
We also got frozen vegetables right here. Now, it's gonna be a little bit harder to get the frozen vegetables in if you don't have a mini fridge or anything like that to keep your food in. But we're just gonna go ahead and go with the assumption that you can. So it's either you get the frozen one or you get the fresh produce. Is there really a difference? I would say no. I would actually pay for the convenience on here. They're still both relatively cheap. I'd go with the one that's a little bit easier for you, because when you're in college, you also got to think in mind. You also got to keep in mind, you're on a time crunch. You're busy studying. If you got internships, you got a part-time job. Are you really gonna have time to be sitting there chopping up the broccoli, chopping up the vegetables? So just get it already pre-cut up. All you gotta do is throw it in the microwave, and you'll be good to go. So there's always gonna be the organic kind, which is Ali's kind, which I'm gonna ignore There's really, you look at the research, you look at the literature, there's absolutely no proof that eating organic enhances athletic performance. So I'm just saying.
Honestly, I've always thought it was better to buy the fresh vegetable and then freeze it.
It would be, but we're thinking about the college students here. What's gonna be easy for them? And I'm thinking right here. Look at this. 10 for $10. One of these bags, the store-bought bags, 10 bags for 10 bucks. One serving size right here is 1 cup, and you got 4 servings. So let's just say we're gonna be making our meals right here. Let's just say 2 meals of chicken per day. We got 7 days a week, so that's 14 meals. Let's get 7 of these and see where it adds up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because again, vegetables are important.
Wait, the 6-4 or whatever, there's no more? There's no different ones?
Which one? What are you looking at?
I don't know. What'd you say? They're
10 for 10.
Oh, 10 for 10. There's no more?
Yeah, there's all these.
Like different vegetables.
Oh, no, I don't like other vegetables. I found a better deal. 10 servings for a bigger bag.
Oh, whoa.
I used to work produce, and this was my least favorite part. Having to make everything fit and everything slips out. There's no room. But this is what it's gonna take a little bit of thinking. I found a better deal. This thing has got 10 servings, and it's only $3. We're gonna go with this. Again, you just gotta find the good deals out there. You're gonna have to do a little bit of math, but if you get used to eating the same thing over and over again, you know exactly what to look for. I mean, that was way better. 10 bags for $10, or 2 bigger bags that have even more serving size for only $3. You save so much money. And that goes along with anything that we're going over. The bigger the portion size, or the bigger the package that you're buying, the less it's gonna cost per serving. All right, so now we're actually gonna be going over our main carb source. Everyone always says, oh no, carbs are the enemy, carbs are bad for you. No, carbs are not bad for you. That's your body's #1 fuel source. So we got all these different types of rices here. Obviously, go with the store brand one. Don't be going with the brand name. We're gonna be going with as cheap as possible. So what I'm actually thinking is, let's just say, again, we're sticking with our 2 to 3 chicken meals per day. Let's add a cup of rice per meal right here. So what is that gonna be? Like 21 meals max? 3 chicken meals per day, 7 days a week, 21 meals. So we need enough servings for all of that. This bag alone has 30 servings in the entire bag, so that's more than what we need. And if we're looking for the carbs, 36 grams of carbs. You can even add more if you're trying to put on more weight, eat more carbs. And like I said, the price, $3.49. But if you're trying to save even more money, go with the bigger portion size. Go with the bigger bag, you save more per serving. So I know I said the goal was to keep it under 50, but I might have to make a little bit of sacrifice, and I might go a little bit over the budget. The reason why is because I cannot emphasize enough, you save more money by getting the bigger packs of food because it costs less per serving. So although this is how much I would need for the week, this bag is bigger. And again, I'm gonna be saving money. And a lot of what's gonna be left in this bag carries over to the next week. Because although, yeah, maybe I'll be spending 55 this week, next week, you don't have to spend as much. You might be spending only 40. Because a lot of these things, you're not gonna be finishing them realistically in 1 week. And that's perfectly fine. Like the milk, will you finish in 1 week? Maybe, just depends how much it is that you're drinking throughout the day. The broccoli servings, I'm gonna have some leftover for next week. If you're buying seasonings like salt, pepper, usually they come in a big container. There's no way you're gonna be finishing that much in the course of 7 days. So yeah, keep in mind, the goal is 50 or less. It's doable, but sometimes you're gonna have to go a little bit over. But those things that are causing you to go over, they'll last you a lot longer. All right, think about it, like you're getting a bottle of oil that you put on the pan so your chicken doesn't stick to the pan. Do you finish an entire bottle of oil in 1 week? No. So just, I wanna put that out there. Not a deal breaker. You actually save more by getting these bigger packets. It's just a matter of, do you have the money in that moment? I mean, think about it. It would be ideal to get this entire big bag right here. It's only 10 bucks. But, you know, do you have room in your dorm, your apartment, wherever it is that you're staying for all you students? Or just even in general, just, it doesn't even have to be for college students. Just anyone who's looking to save money and trying to get big, you know, eat a lot, build a lot. You just gotta keep in mind which one is the one you want, but in a perfect world, we'd be getting the big one. right on the other side, we got the rice on that side. We got pasta on this side. This is another good honorable mention. We're not getting it, but this is something I definitely did a lot of when I was in high school. Good, cheap carb source. Pasta. Doesn't matter which shape, whether you get the straight one, you get this shape, the little stars. It just reminds me that one day you were at Trader Joe's and you were looking at every single little pasta one. I'm like, dude, just pick one. They all taste the same. They're just different shapes. But yeah, they're super cheap, good amount of protein, good amount of carbs, and easily digestible. I can eat so much pasta, boom, and I don't get full. So that's actually a good thing, because if I'm trying to gain weight, that allows me to eat more and more and more. But it's just a matter of which one that you want. But like I said, pretty good if you're on a budget, relatively cheap, probably even cheaper than rice. And adds a little bit more variety. And since we're talking about the variety, again, if you're someone who struggles to eat food, because it's a little plain, make it enjoyable. You got your pasta noodles right there, and you got all your sauces right here. Go with the store brand one, all right? Don't be getting the one that, is a brand name. Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
Get Rouse. Rouse is the best one.
I don't think they have, oh yeah. This is the best flavored one, Rouse.
Best.
But it's $8. Just want to throw that out there. But if we look at the store brand one, it's less than $4. Although this tastes a little bit better, this one's not too far off and it costs less. Again, at the end of the day, you have your goals, stick to them, and also stay to your budget. All right, so last thing I'm gonna get, because I got a feeling I'm either right at 50 or I might actually have gone a little bit over 50. But bananas, I already got a vegetable, gotta have some type of fruit, and I feel like a good fruit to go along with the milk, bananas. I mean, it's got high in potassium. I cramp a lot when I don't eat enough potassium, so it's pretty good. You wanna eat it as a pre-workout meal. Cup of milk and a banana, carbs and protein right before your workout to fuel you, go for it. But another honorable mention right behind me right here. I would say tuna, but I'm realistically thinking just canned fish, because even sardines, I mean, $1.79, you can make this an entire meal. We look at the serving size, yeah. Serving size is 3 ounces. There's actually 5 servings per container, 9 grams of protein. I mean, you do the math, you add it up, that's a lot of protein. You just eat the entire can in one sitting. Same thing with all of these tuna ones. But what's even better is some of these right here, some of them actually have crackers already in them, but I don't see them. But I know they exist. I know there's some tuna packs that have like what are they called? The saltine crackers? Is that what they're called?
They have them?
Yeah, so I know some of them have them. It's been a while since I've seen it, since I don't really eat much of this, but I know they exist. So the ones that do have the saltine crackers, that's pretty much a whole meal already made for you. I'm like feeling it, trying to break the cracker that's in there, but yeah, no, some of them actually do have it. So that's a whole meal. You got your tuna, which is your protein, and you got the saltine crackers in there, that's your carbs. And if not, no big deal. Just go ahead and get your tuna. Again, 10 for 10, $1 each. One serving size is 1 pouch, 12 grams of protein. Get that, make it with some rice, you're good to go. So we didn't get it under 50 bucks, but we were pretty damn close. 57.62, went over by just over $7. But like I said, that rice, getting the bigger pack. Wait, you don't believe me or something?
No, I just want to see they don't charge you tax?
It's food. You only get charged tax, or at least in California, I don't know how everyone else is, or in LA at least. You only get charged on food that's already pre-prepared for you. If it's natural food already, non-processed like this, like nothing's cooked, nothing's added, then you don't have to get taxed, because they didn't do anything to it. This is just straight from the farm. Yeah, that's why your food comes out hella expensive everywhere you go.
That's how you know I don't.
Because you buy all the premium.
I don't
If
look
it
at
was
the
like if it was like the
receipts.
chicken nuggets, and yeah, that will get, taxed, because there's so much stuff that went in the preparation of creating this. But the chicken, nothing was made. Bananas, obviously, you just picked them off the tree. But $7.62 over. Like I said, the rice packet getting the bigger bag compared to the little one, but it's gonna carry over to the following week. The milk gallon. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you tired?
No,
Is that what it is?
I was just thinking like
oh my God, does this guy ever stop talking? How does it feel to listen to the yapper go on and on?
Shut up! I wasn't even gonna say that.
Comment down below what is it that you eat, what does your grocery haul consist of, where is it that you shop, and how much does it cost on a weekly basis. Try to give these tips to these struggling college students. Let's try to help them all out because, you know, it's a difficult time having to live on your own, be self-reliant, buy your own groceries, things like that. It's a sudden change in pace, but, you know, helps you grow as a person. Comment down below also any of the video suggestions you'd like to see me do, whether it be about mindset, motivation, nutrition, diets, workouts, programs, whatever it is. Comment down below. I'd be more than happy all out.
Comment down below Trader Joe's.
You are starting to really annoying me. Anyways, be sure to subscribe not just to my channel, but Alice's YouTube channel as well, and then our couples channels, because for those who don't know, Alice got her own YouTube channel, and we got a couples one, so you don't miss on any new videos, because remember, new videos every week across the board for all 3 channels. For this channel specifically, new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so don't miss out. And Instagram and TikTok, same thing. Be sure to follow me on my accounts, Alice's accounts, couples accounts. I put all the links down in the description below. With that being said, catch y'all next time.